Hello and welcome to another video from the GTFU shed quarters, sorry, I quite like shed quarters, I might stick with that. We are back in the mid-90s Nissan Skylines. We're at the Suzuka East course. This is, of course, race 2. Race 1 highlights are available. I will put a link in the description. There is your grid. They are the reverse results from that previous race. As you can see, Tigger out in front and sandbagging Slugsy in second. Let's see what occurs with that one then. So, nice and calm. These race 2s are nice and calm to start with. There's Slugsy, flip-flop in 4th. Let's stay on flip-flop for the start, I think. Say nice and calm normally, these early stages on this race, because it is a rolling start. It makes the first corner a little bit more clean, so I get to build myself up to all the action that tends to happen mid-pack and right at the end. So already we've got some movement going on. That is Hurst having a go on flip-flop. Sorry, Wacky Racer we call him now, not Hurst. I think there is another nickname for him, but I can't actually remember it off the top of my head, so I'm going to leave it there. This is the battle for second. This is Slugsy and Archie fighting away for second. Okay, so we'll have a little bit of a look further down, I think. Or maybe not, maybe I miscalled that. No, here we go. So we got Aaron in 6th, sliding around. Luke and Blue having some fun. Luke having a little look up at Aaron into the final corner, tricky little corner. Let's see how long will those cones last on the outside. Well, one's already moved by the looks of things. So this is Donk and Mike. We're into the fast guys now. Donk and Mike, 11th, 12th, and behind them we have Deering, second in the championship last season, got to be favoured. And in the background there you can see Kazza behind Bees. Kazza going to have a little look upside Bees. Kazza reigning champion for the one makes. And one of our most champion-y champions ever, I think. So you're having a little look at Bees and just showing what he can do there, and he's into 14th, so we're second lap. Kaz into 14th, someone going wide up there. Bees diving back on Kaz. Nicely done, Bees. Go on, Bees. Beautiful. Lando lingering in 16th at the moment. There is a bit of a mid-pack battle going on here. This involves Blue and Aaron and Archie. CJ's in there, and Wacky Racer also in there, standing out in that green car. There's CJ up into 6th, Aaron holding on to 5th. Okay, we're at the battle for first, and Slugsy taking it very wide. Is that going to give Tigger the lead back? We're sticking on flip-flop at the moment, but Tiggs and Slugsy going in that corner side by side, and Slugsy just manages to hold on to it. We'll see a little less driving in that. We'll take a little bit of a skip on then. This is Kazza, still in 15th, still fighting with Mike. Both of these two would want to be a lot further up than this. Kazza trying to defend his championship, as I said earlier, and we're going 3 wide. Nope, we all fall into line. Very nicely done. Bees sliding it like a pro. Kazza got a half-second penalty there. I'm not sure what for, but like a gentleman, serving it straight away, as we do. So he's having a terrible time down there. This is now the battle for the top 10. This is Deering, just trying to get away from Kaz, trying to get as many points on Kaz as he can. And Wacky Racer, as Don gets elbowed out wide into the last corner. Wacky Racer removing a few cones. Public servant and slidey slide. Oof, there's a lot going on here. So still the battle for the top 10. I think we'll come back to that one once they can decide what's happening there. So Flip-flop now up into 1st. He's made a move on Slugsy and got that one done. Flip-flop and Luke in 3rd there now. So something happened to poor old Tigger. He's dropped back a little bit, but Flip-flop out in 1st, and Slugsy cutting a lot of the corner. Surely he's going to get a penalty for that. He does indeed, and like a gentleman, believe it or not, he serves it straight away. A little bit of a skip on then. This is the battle for 6th, with CJ pushing on Aaron's rear door panel. Yeah, rear door panel, I think that's the thing. Side by side, still both getting through that first corner. Beautiful, clean driving throughout the field in this one, gents. I don't think there was any real muckiness or argy-bargy going on that's not acceptable for this series. It is a fun series. So this is CJ and Blue now. Blue lost a bit of time. CJ gives him a little push and goes up the inside, nice. And Aaron follows through as Blue gets it wide going out there. Really messed up the S's there. Manages to cut it back on Aaron, but Aaron's back again. Bish bosh, and that is going to give Archie a good run on Blue as well into the first corner. And Deering making a move on Donk in the background there as well, all huddled up together. So Deering now up with who is that? That is Donk, and that battle that's going on with Blue and Archie and Aaron, and Donk making a move. I think he took 2 places there. Deering's following through, all kinds of sideways in the middle there. That puts Donk in 7th and who's the other one? Deering, sorry, in 8th. Kazza still in 10th, made up a couple of places there, but who's that got a penalty? That's Aaron picking up a little penalty there, that's a shame. That's going to ruin his race. And Donk and Mike still fighting. Mike gets it onto the gravel though, that's going to give Donk the run around the outside into the final turn. He'll get the inside line, and he doesn't actually need it because he's already got the move done. Deering and Blue fighting around the last corner. Are they going to be side by side all the way down the straight, or did anyone get a better run out? No, it looks like they are going to be side by side, but Deering has the inside line for turn 1. You don't really want to be on the outside, and Kazza will be all in their mirrors, if indeed they have any mirrors left by the time they get around this first corner. Blue trying to hold it on the outside, not really an option, and Kaz, sensible racer that he is, takes advantage and puts himself right on Deering's ring piece. So there we are, Luke in first, Flip Flop in second, nice and spaced out at the front there. This is where the real battle starts happening. When we get into third, Tigger back up into third, Slugsy behind, Slugsy throws it into the wall. That gives CJ the final podium spot. Let's have a replay of Slugsy. Throws it, just gets one wheel on the grass there, too eager. Let's see, what's his rejoin like? Oh, very nice. He's learning, the lad. He's only about 63. So Archie is at Kaz must be serving a penalty there, and Kaz dropping himself right back down again to 11th, 12th, 13th. And Lando's having a look at 14th, but Kaz shuts the door in his face and then gives Mo a little kiss on the rear. This is a close, tight midfield battle. This is the final podium space, then still held by Tigger nearly halfway through the race. Is CJ going to be able to hold it around the outside there? No, is he lining himself up for the inside of the next one? He is indeed. He takes the line. Tigger's not much choice there but to let him go. Okay, the traditional halfway through the race look from the back to the front. For a change at the back here, we have Slugsy quite a long way at the back as well. He will be disappointed with his performance so far, unless he's sandbagging. There is Wacky Racer in 15th, having a tough time. Mo in 14th. Again, having a bit of a tough time with this one, and then we've got some fast boys there. We've got Lando in 13th, and we've got Kazza, reigning championship, in 12th. Halfway through the race, still got a lot of work to do there. Aaron sliding it like a pro in 11th, and then we have the yellow and black car brigade. That's Go On Bees in 10th, Archie in 9th, and Blue Ukulele in 8th. That's the Bees fan club in the mid-pack there. And then further up ahead we have some action going on. We got Mike, we got Donk, we got Deering dropping a place, serving a penalty, dropping down in 7th, not entirely serving it, but giving it a good go. Tonk in 5th, Tiggs still clinging on there to 4th. Go on Tiggs, that would be awesome to see you come in there. CJ seems to have it all under control in that final podium position. Flip Flop looking nice and, well, not that calm actually, in 2nd, and Luke all on his own out the front, just having a Sunday drive, probably munching on a yoghurt as he's circulating. As we go on board with Kazza in 9th place, then I'm not sure what's going to happen here because there's no one behind, no one in front apart from Blue, who actually is very slow into turn 1, giving Kaz a good look at the rear end of that car. Is Kaz going to be able to chuck it down on him through the S's? Blue is slow around here. Kaz is just wanting to go. Kaz taking the dive up the inside. Nicely done. Not sure if Blue just wanted rid of him there actually. We can see, is Blue going to have a little nibble back up? No, he's quite happy there. Quite happy there. So you can see Kaz, how much faster Kaz was, how much he pulled out on him. But we are now going to focus on this battle. This is 6th. Sorry, the battle for 6th. This is Mike and Tiggs. Go on Tiggs. I want to... Mike's got him. I mean, I like Mike as well, don't get me wrong, but... oh, and who is that in the background? That's Kazza going wide on turn 1. What happened there? Let's have a look. Kaz are going in, no one around him really. All 1-2 wheels on the green stuff, and he just gets sucked off. And then thrown back into the path of everyone. I think Lando actually caught him there. Blue Ukulele's now into 9th. Aaron's going to have a little go at that into 11th. So Kaz back into 11th. That is a nightmare for him. Only 5 laps now to make up those places. And Luke all the time is disappearing. Aaron getting all squirrely on the S's, taking the wrong line and eventually just chucking it into the gravel to get out of the way. So this is a battle now for 2nd place. CJ and Flip Flop fighting out for 2nd, and Donk looming ominously in the background as Flip Flop gets a wheel onto the grass, onto the gravel. Is that going to drop him 2 places? It is. He drops 2nd to 4th, giving CJ that 4th and Donk the final podium position. Good stuff, lads. I think this was the battle now to stay with. So 4th Flip Flop, 5th Deering, and 6th Mike. I think Donk is kind of pulling out a little bit in front there, but anything could happen yet. Still, 3 laps to go, or 2 laps to go. I'm too excited about the action to do any kind of maths. So Deering having a look at the inside, Mike having a little lunge on the... Oh, it's so hard to attack and defend at the same time, and it's also pretty hard to talk about it. So Deering and Mike 5th and 6th, line astern. Deering has the flipstream. Flipstream, I like it. And also he has the inside line, so I think this will be Deering's to take into the first corner. And he does indeed, and he's going to have a little lunge on Flip Flop while he's at it. Flip Flop, he gave him so much. Flip Flop back on the inside, cut him back. Mike just desperately trying to find somewhere to go, can't see a space. And it continues. So into lap 19, Flip Flop holding that inside line, Deering trying to pull it around the outside, hoping to get a better run and the inside line, but not going to work out for him. Mike having a look on the inside of Deering now, and Deering having a look up the inside of Mike into the last corner. Whew. Once again, side by side, who is going to get the flipstream this time? It's going to be Deering again. Slipstream and the inside line. But Mike just seems to have the run on him there, so Mike has that position for now. Mike holding on to 5th, but Deering might have something to say about that. No, Mike closes the door on him, and that one is done. Flip getting very squirrely. Flip must be feeling the pressure of this one, and CJ and Donk having a little bit of a battle for 2nd and 3rd as well. So go on CJ, I want you to get that 2nd place. That would be great. You're not short of a win now. CJ really turning out to be a bit of a player in these one makes. So this battle is still raging now. 4th, 5th and 6th. Flip Flop still holding on to the 4th. Once again, Mike and Deering side by side, and once again Deering gets the... I won't keep saying it, I'll say slipstream this time. And 3 wide into turn 1. Are they going to fall into line, or are they going to play it? Oh, Deering turns in a little bit early there and gets a nudge off Flip Flop, takes him out wide. Has that put him out of the battle? We are on the final lap, very short laps here. Mike desperate for that place off Flip Flop as well. He really feels like he's earned it. Been trying to overtake for the last 4 or 5 laps now, and not made any progress. We'll see how that one works out when we get to the line. This one looks fairly sorted between Donk and CJ, but anything could happen in the last corner. Let's go and have a look at our leader crossing the line, Luke Mabley. Nice and easy, acres of space behind him. Bit of a failure on the handbrake front, but it's difficult to judge where the line is. Well done CJ, 2nd place, nicely done, good handbrake. Donk also throwing a handbrake for that podium in 3rd. Flip Flop in 4th. Mike in 5th, Deering in 5th. Oh, blimey. So Flip Flop in 4th, Deering in 5th, Mike in 6th, Kaz in 7th, Tiggs in 8th, Blue Ukulele in 9th, Bees in 10th, Mo in 11th, Lando in 12th, Hurst in 13th, Archie in 14th, Aaron and Slugsy bringing up the rear. That is a disappointing race for Kaz. That's not going to help his championship defence, but it will make the rest of the season a lot more interesting. And there's poor old Slugsy, even fails to drop the handbrake. So there are the results from the first 2 rounds. As I said earlier, race 1, the highlights available. I'll put a link in the description. You can see Deering and Donk having equally good races there, putting them joint first at the championship, and Slugsy is dead last. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you for the next one.